Hey guys, Xiaominyo back, and we just beat Guacamole and got the grappling beam, and so now we will move on to the next part, which is my least favorite area in the entire game. You'll see why when we get there. But first we're going to come up here. You can actually get out of this area if you come this way. But we're not going to. I'm just coming up this way to grab the missiles up here, because there's actually 3 different ways you can get out of this area down here, because if you remember, there's a giant pit we fell down that you can't climb back up. So you gotta find a different way out, and there's actually 3 of them. This way is the fastest way out, but I actually need to go a different direction first to get a couple items, but I did in fact want that missile upgrade. So we're going to come back down here and go in this side door here. And run through this area. And you can go up or right here. They both lead out. That way it takes you up to a different area. I can show you where that's at. And then this way... Oh, I didn't want to get the life. I'm only missing 2. If you come over this way, you can actually get closer to where I want to go next. Watch out for the grabby dudes. And then come through this door. And one of the gates you can't open from the other side. And it pops us out right here, which I've shown this area once, but I didn't show down that pit. This is the way you go when we were getting the speed booster. And here's this room. This is the room that fills up with lava up to the top. Well, almost the top. Freeze these stupid mouth dudes. I don't even have eyes. How do they know I'm there to shoot fireballs at me? They cheat. This room. Wish I could just run through the lava, because it takes forever on these stupid green dudes. Although, you can freeze those green dudes and actually kill them if you shoot them with, I think, super missiles. But I don't know why you'd want to. Just saying. Just throwing out there that you could if you really wanted to for some reason. And here is the giant... Here's the vertical shaft you climb up, and the first time I came through here, I actually didn't even go in these doors or mention them, these 2 doors on the right side, because there was nothing I could do in there yet. But we can actually go in there now and get an upgrade. This is the entire reason I wanted to exit out of that last area this way, is to come to this room. Because if you shoot right here, you get a missile upgrade, and we could have done this before, but it wasn't worth it for 1 missile upgrade when I'm coming back anyway. Now. And then we needed the grapple beam to get across this pit here. And this is the entire reason we came up here. We get the wave beam. And the wave beam is another, again, optional upgrade you can get that I like to get, because you can now shoot through walls, is what the wave beam does. It adds more damage to it too, I believe. But more importantly, you can shoot through walls. And, that has its uses if I don't fall down this pit and get stuck on spikes. Can't freeze those dudes. Oh, there we go. The ground collapses from me, you know. Screwed up. I practiced this area and just completely kicked its butt, and, you know, now that I'm recording, get my butt kicked by spikes. Those doors that we can only open from one side, we can actually now open from the opposite side, because we can shoot through the doors, those gates. We can actually open them from either side now that we can shoot through the gate themselves to hit the switch to open them. And we're going to come out this way, because we're back in the bubble room. That's where we got the speed booster right over there. And you'll notice we have grappling hook blocks now. And a super missile door. We could have come up here before, but it takes some platforming with the freeze beam, and it's not really worth it. Kill the moth people, and get another missile upgrade. But the main reason I didn't do this... Well, I didn't come up here before, but... Just cause. But there's actually another secret. If you shoot down there, you get this wall, or this pusher thing, and then you can come through here, and there's another door back here. Stupid lava horse dudes. And I would fall on those spikes now that I need to come to this area and fall on all this lava. And we get the reserve tank. This is the first reserve tank of 4. And what they do is they work basically as an energy tank, only they actually don't affect your health at all. You fill them up. They're like the sub-tanks from Mega Man X, if you ever have seen those. that you can fill them up with excess health. Whenever I'm at full health and I get more health, it fills them up, and each one holds 100 energy. And then I can manually use them to refill however much health they have. Or if you notice it says auto on them right now, if I run out of health, they'll actually auto-activate and refill my health so I don't die, which is awfully nice of them. Kill the moth people, and come back out here. And before we had to go down through like the tunnels over there, but now that we have power bombs, we can actually blow up this floor right here. And we're back at the shortcut right here. And that's where the other direction came out that I didn't show you, the one that went up. It comes out right below this spot. And there's nothing down there, it's just where it comes out. So I didn't bother going that way. The other way I went mostly for the wave beam. It's kind of nice to get some of the missile upgrades and stuff, but they weren't that important. And I may speed this part up, I'm not sure, just because it's just me going all the way back up through all the areas I've been to, and I'm not going to be picking up any upgrades along the way.
So, if this gets sped up, it'll be awesome, I guess. I sound pretty cool sped up. And it sounds awesome when I say nom sped up. I noticed that when I was messing around with it. Running through this long horizontal hallway. Water tube. I always hit those doors. I want to speed boost and I hit the door. And back to the bats. I guess I should show you guys. I haven't really showed you what water does to you. You can barely run, and you can barely jump out of it even. So it's pretty terrible to stand in water. And climb back up on the brown face dudes. Oh, I'm gonna have to make it with him right there. Dang it. Oh, I'm actually gonna bump in here for a second because I need as much health as I can get for this next portion. Energy recharge complete. And the only reason I'm speeding any of this up if I do is just because I want to fit this entire part, this whole area in one episode, or one part, and I don't know if I can do it without speeding it up. And actually we will go in here right now. Make a pit stop on where I was going to do this yet, but there's no point in not doing it yet.
This is another one of the dark rooms. I didn't really go into depth on them when I showed them last time. These blinking dudes right here, if you kill them, actually I killed that one, you notice the room got a little bit darker. And so you don't want to kill them or else the room ends up being basically black and you can't see any of the platforms. All you can see are spikes, so not fun. Avoid the grabby dudes. The stupid purple bird dudes. And the only reason I'm coming through this, don't think I'd normally come through this if it was just a normal upgrade, unless it was an energy tank, because I love me some energy tanks. But this is actually another unique upgrade, which is the X-ray scope. And it looks like a pyramid. I don't know why. But what this does is if you activate it, you can actually see like which walls are destroyable and see it's black right there. That means it's a tunnel I can go through and you can see there's tunnels and stuff. So it's really useful for finding secrets. I don't really use it that much, but it actually is extremely helpful when you do need it. Helps you find a lot of secrets.
And with that, we're going to go back through this dark room. Just grapple beam across some pits. Oh! People get in my way! And I'll show you what happens when you kill a bunch of these dudes on the way back out. Yeah, you can see, I can barely see the bottom platforms now. Now I can't see them at all. So I don't know where I can stand. So it makes it pretty hard if you kill all those dudes on your way over the first time. And there's one of those stupid dudes that sticks to you over there. And come up here. And we get to go through my favorite room again, which is stupid mouth room up here. We can go around the other way now that we can open that gate because we have the wave beam. But it takes a really long time. Compared to this way. And there's some upgrades that way, but I'm actually going to get them in the next part, which, by the way, the next part after this one is probably going to be me just getting items, power-ups along the way, upgrades. And I will probably be speeding that up for the areas you've seen already. If I go to new areas or there's anything cool like the wall jumping spot, I'll go to. I'll show you, I'll slow down so I can talk about those. But in general, the areas I've already been to, I would just speed up and show you me getting all the items so that you don't have to sit through it. But it shouldn't be. That should be the next part. Hopefully we'll get everything I want to get done in this part, although we're coming up on time here.
I better speed up that part before, just so I have time to fit everything in the video, because I don't think I'm going to fit it all the way it is. Already at 10.5 minutes. So, oh, and these look like faces to me. They look like crabs now that I'm actually looking at them with like their claws, but I always thought they were like faces with like the empty space, the face, and the green part, the hair, and then more monkeys. And we could have come back again to this area. We could have come a while ago, but we actually needed the grapple beam in this room, so we couldn't do anything there. And you'll notice the grapple blocks up there, the ones on the right side are cracked right now. That means that if you grapple onto them for too long, they actually break and will drop you. So you gotta hurry on those ones. And we come to an outside area with lots of water. And this is gonna be the next area. Did I do stuff in. It's not too big of an area, actually. It's pretty small. And one of these dudes. Whoa. Gotta make sure I don't run off the edge here, because it sucks, because you gotta run all the way back underwater. And then, this area is actually a crashed ship. I don't know if it's supposed to be a space pirate ship, although that would kind of make sense, but you don't see any space pirates. No praying mantis people here. So, you'll notice the doors don't open, most of them. And there's ghosts. It's a ghost ship. The derelict ghost ship. And it has no power right now. So the doors, a lot of the doors can't open. So we gotta climb all the way down and see what's wrong with this place. What? Why didn't the door open? That was stupid! See, everything's like covered in bugs and stuff. So we blom our way through here, and eyeball door. Oh, you know what that means. Actually, I'm gonna use it. It doesn't even matter anymore. Nope, no. Now it's time. This is the entire reason this is my least favorite area. The worst boss in the entire game for me, right here. Which is the fireball dance. See, no, it's this giant eyeball ghost. I guess it's supposed to be a ghost because it's like invisible. Oh! And then it'll open its eye, and you can only hit it when its eye is open, and then it'll spit a ring of fireballs at you. And you may think, oh well, why aren't you shooting it with super missiles? I'll show you here in just a second why I'm not shooting it with super missiles. I hate this one because you never know what he's gonna do when he's invisible. This is actually a very, very bad idea to shoot this boss with super missiles. It's a terrible, terrible plan, and this is why right here. Because when you do, he flies up to the middle there and just spits all kinds of fireballs at you. Oh, I found a way to stop it. He just spits those rings of fireballs at you, and I could never, ever find a way to stop them. It looks like this is kind of working. No, it stopped working. But yeah, it does that to you, and it rapes me every time. I don't even know why you would... just a terrible, terrible plan, basically, to use super missiles on this dude at all. Oh, what? Oh, jeez. Oh, no, I'm gonna die. I haven't died on this dude in forever, and when I did my practice run the other day, I didn't die at all, so of course I would die now and make a fool of myself. Hopefully we can... He's a tough cookie, though. I take lots of damage on this dude. This is why I hate this boss. He's by far my worst boss in the entire game. Ooh, stop dropping missiles. Drop me health. I have enough missiles. Oh goodness. Ow! No! God dang it! I'll meet you guys back there. Hey everybody. As you'll see, I'm back at the boss now. I made sure to stop and make sure my reserve tank is completely full this time. And this time I ain't taking no crap from nobody. Although I guess that's a double negative, so we'll just say I'm not taking crap from this dude. Because you saw last time why he is my he's my arch nemesis in this game. Because he's just the worst, man. The worst. Even now. He just hits so hard. And I'm so bad at dodging. It's crazy. And since I showed you what super missiles do last time, I don't need to do that this time, so I should be a little bit better off. Cause super missiles, man. They're the worst idea. The worst idea. This invisible form's pretty crappy because you can never tell when he's going to come out of it, or where he's going to come out of it, or where the fireballs are going to come from, or anything like that, so... But if you don't use super missiles, he's not as bad. And you'll notice he is, as most of the other bosses do that take damage, he is changing color and becoming darker the more damage I do to him. So you can see he's kind of like a dark orange now. There's pretty good dodging for a minute there until I got hit. And he's probably only got maybe 3 more times coming out before I kill him. You can hit him with a super missile if you want, but make sure it's the last hit on him, because then he's dead and can't do the stupid exploding super missile thing. You'll notice he's actually turning red now, as well as getting darker. There's a Visine for that, I guess. Red eyes. Red eyes. There's a Visine for that. That's a pretty terrible Ben Stein impression, but I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking it in there anyway. Just what's a good OP without some bad impressions by me? Oh yeah, he's toast as soon as he comes back out. I'll hit him with a super missile this time, and he'll be dead. He'll be dead. I wonder if I can just power bomb and just laugh at these things. Nope, it doesn't take out the fire. That's depressing news. Oh, I hit him with a super missile and he didn't die. Oh no! What have I done? He had so little. He was so red before. How did that not kill him? What have I done? Why am I such a fool? Learn from my mistakes. Never assume he's going to die. Oh, 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 so close. No, we didn't appear. Ah. Life. Got him. 1 hit left. 1 hit left. Are you kidding me? I wonder if you just can't kill him with super missiles. Because that's stupid. So stupid. Anyway, that's the eyeball ghost boss. And he'll drop lots of health. And you notice the screen got brighter because he was draining the power, I guess, and the power is now back on. And as you come out here, you'll notice it's a lot brighter, and there's sparks and stuff trying to kill me. And now there's enemies and this robot that was unactivated before. He's up and walking around. You can shoot him, and they're actually invulnerable, but they'll like back up when you shoot them. If you go all the way to the left over there is a map room. I'm not gonna go over there because I don't need the map for this place. And we gotta come all the way back up, back to where we were before. We'll stop in here. Stop in this room real quick. Grab. Ouch. Get hit by some sparks. Grab a super missile upgrade. I have been really bad at finding super missile upgrades, actually. Really bad. Is that... That's not my first super missile upgrade, is it? I think that might be my first super missile upgrade. Wow. And you'll notice there's a little spot right here that looks broken, and it's a bombable wall. Stupid Odude's chasing me. This is where the wave beam comes in help, with these dudes that can move through walls. And, oh, this room is pretty I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna die if I do it. If you go all the way to the end there's a missile upgrade. As much as I love missile upgrades, I'd rather not die again in this part. So, I'm not doing it. Not doing it. It's not worth it. If you come this way, notice there's an eyeball dude there that I can't kill, and water. As you saw before, water's pretty crappy, so you actually can't do anything that direction yet. And I actually won't be going in that direction. I'll tell you what it is in a bit, though. But I actually will not be going that direction at all, as it's just a pathway to somewhere else, and I don't want to go that way to get there. So we come up, climbing up the spaceship, the derelict ship, and we come to this room, which is full of monkey people. And this is why I was wondering if it was a space pirate ship, is because if you look at those screens in the background there, it looks like there's Metroids on them. Or at least like the corner of a Metroid. And the only ship that I would think would have that on there would probably be a space pirate ship. I guess it could be another ship that came here before the Metroids were wiped out. But, although the Metroids weren't on this planet, they were on, SR-38, I think is what it was. This is actually just the one from the NES where you fight the space pirates originally, and that's why it makes me wonder if it's a space pirate ship. Maybe it's the space pirate ship from the NES one. I'm going with that, because that sounds way cooler. And we come into this room, and there's more of these robot dudes, but they're actually shooting crap at me now. And there's spike pits. But you knock them back enough, and they fall down the pits, and then they can't do anything to you. So, we'll knock these dudes down these pits. Sparks falling on me. Ouch. Stupid sparks. Taking long enough to knock these dudes down the pits. I'm not sure it's really worth it anymore. It's just a missile upgrade is all, but it's pretty simple to get. In the room before this, actually, to get into this room, I didn't show you, but the doors are actually locked until you kill all the enemies in that room. That's why I went through and killed them all. Because you actually can't go anywhere without them. I'll show you here. as you can see. Oh, that door's open. But yeah, that door's normally locked until you kill everything. So that's why I killed everything. But you gotta fight these stupid monkeys. Seriously, do these dudes not sound like monkeys? They're just like... They're like alien monkeys. I think that's what they are. And then this door, you saw it was blinking because it was locked before. And this door takes us back outside. And there's some platforms here. You can fall off them, you don't fall anywhere, but... Whatever. Whatevs, man. And some platforms. And I actually did this when I was doing a practice run, because if you don't do this, if you go, you can actually fall down right there, and there's blocks that make you fall all the way down to the beginning of the ship, back where the huge water area was that I had to grapple hook across, and then you have to climb all the way back up the ship to get back out here. So that's not fun at all. Yeah, ooh, almost fell down there. So come back out of this area, and you can see there's a path below right here. So you just drop down. There's some missiles up above me by where those platforms were, but I'm not very good at getting them, so it'll probably take me a minute, so I'm not going to bother. But we can come in here, and there's more water and more dudes. You notice there's a lot of water around this part. Hint, hint, foreshadowing, hint, 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 hint. Then when we come to this room, I like having the wave beam so I can kill that dude. Doesn't do anything, it's just... I don't know. I always like having the wave beam to kill that dude. We come to a giant room of spikes on the floor. Ouch. And these don't even look like the normal spikes from the rest of the game. These are like super deadly spikes. You'll notice there's a Chozo statue here, but no upgrade. But what does an upgrade look like? A ball. So you turn into the morph ball, and the statue grabs you, and it activates here. And you might say, what's going to happen? Well, it starts moving, and it rapes all the spikes for you. Because statues are immune to spikes. It's common knowledge. You look up, like, statue in the encyclopedia, #1, right on there will be, immune to spikes. Although, I don't know, does anyone even use encyclopedias anymore? I think that's what Wikipedia is for now. And then it drops you down here. And, you notice it looks like there's a little spot down there. Well, we can blow it up and roll this way. And come to another secret area. And drop these dudes down. And you'll notice these dudes actually, you can run across the top of them without falling, without having to jump over them or anything like the other ones. And there's an actual reason for that. Because if you drop a power bomb, take out all these walls, and then you run back here. Let's see if I can get this on the first try. And, yep, there we go. Jump up to there, drop down, and you'll notice there's a pit right there, false floor. So we don't want to hit that. And we get the second reserve tank. I always make it a point to grab these. The reserve tanks, really, I don't think they're anything that fantastic, but I like to have them anyway because they help when I die a lot. Which I actually don't die a lot. This boss is probably the only part I usually die on in this entire game, because I hate him. And with that, we come to the entire reason we came through here, which is we get the gravity suit, which is awesome, actually. It turns you nice and purple. But what it does is it makes it so we have normal gravity while we are in water. So water no longer does anything to us. And you see it spits us out. This is the big water part we were at before. See, water has no effect now. And blow up this pot right here, come through, and missile upgrade. The gravity suit as well, since we have the Variety suit and the gravity suit now, the normal lava areas, not the acid, but the actual lava, does no longer do any damage to you. So you can just chill in it if you want. As well as it gives you more damage reduction against enemies. But mostly you use it just so you can jump around in water, and that applies to lava as well, that it doesn't affect you anymore by slowing you down at all. And we're almost done here. As soon as I get back out here and save it, we'll call this one a part. And like I said before, the next part will be just me grabbing power-ups and upgrades along the way to the next area. So look forward to that. There's a couple of things we could get out here, but I'm not even going to bother. So I'm going to go into the ship. It's going to give me my items back, heal me up, and save it. And so this is going to be the end of the part. So I'll see you guys next time when it's time to get massive amounts of upgrades. So thanks for watching. Bye.